咁翻到嚟咧，呢樣嘢就我哋臨時加插嘅，即就係我哋頭先講開咧。如果2024年，如果 Biden 話我年紀太大，我嘅 health 乜嘢理由都好，我唔想再做，會點樣咧？
嗱，首先點解會問到呢個問題咧？就係2024 Republican Party 好 likely 會再 vote Trump 啦，做佢 nominee 啊。咁
Trump will throw his name in the hat firstly， 呢個一定㗎，即係佢一定唔肯走咗去嘅。He will not go away quietly。
咁佢 competitor 會係邊個咧？如果 Biden 想 run 嘅話 ，I don't think that's likely， 因為佢年紀 like he's 78，right？ 咁如果佢唔 run 嘅話，會唔會 Kamala Harris 咧？Kamala Harris 啱啱講嘅話就係佢from a recent poll，she had an approval rate of 30%。得 OK，actually 呢個係歷史以嚟最低 approval rate 嘅一個 vice president。And usually vice president 嘅 approval rate 點都會高過 president 嘅，right? Because they don't usually go in front of the press. They don't usually do much. And it's just amazing to me how she's getting such a low approval rate despite the fact that she hasn't done anything, right? So who else can be?
Well, firstly on Kamala Harris 咧，我會覺得即係 I don't know if that's a strategy of holding the 呢個 vice presidency 咧，佢係即係諗住做多錯多，唔做唔錯，咁不如乜都唔好做。咁佢起碼即係我真係我唔覺嗱，首先講 exposure 嚟講，即係 after the swearing in， 我真係好似未見過佢 until 佢去 Southeast Asia，which
was a month ago.
It's about 2 months ago.
Right? And she was sworn in January.
In January，and then 7月啦，你當佢7月，而家9月係啦，你當佢7月嗰陣時有啲 exposure。
再加上佢好多 backtracks about like not going to the Mexican border.
Right?
And she said something like, "Oh, I don't have to go. Why do you have to go?" Right? Things like that. And also, she's known for her.
And look at it this way， 嗱，好似 the withdrawal from Afghanistan。Biden was under attack. I don't see the vice president stepping up and saying anything. Or 即係幫即係 support 下個 president 都冇喎。喂，大佬嗰個你大佬嚟喎，即係大佬俾人插咁你都唔撲出嚟嚇。
Or like the easiest thing for her to say as like a woman, right? In this day and age, is just say like Afghanistan. 如果我哋離開嘅話，會有好多女人被歧視啊 whatever in Afghanistan, and she just stood up for that. I don't think I heard anything
No,
from her.
She didn't do anything. Either she disagree with disagree with Biden in a very big way. So that's the reason why she didn't stand up for him, or she is just avoiding the issue basically. And OK， 咁講翻佢嗱，首先個機制就係如果 Biden 諗住想Biden is seeking re-election， then obviously 冇乜理由唔會由佢嚟做呢個is unthinkable that he will not be nominated。但係如果佢話 if he is going to step down，then it could be anyone。即係我唔會覺得 Kamala Harris 係一個 shoe in。就即係 it all depends on 個 Democratic Party with 佢哋咁多 propaganda machinery 係諗住邊個？因為你要知道，即係喺美國做嘢就係咁樣㗎啦。你揀咗一個人先，你跟住你再睇翻佢個 background， 睇咩？你 build up 佢嚟，你俾 exposure 佢。咁it could be Kamala or it could be someone else。
因為我咁諗嘅 traditionally。每一個 nominee 都係有一個 background as 一個 mayor 或者 governor，
即係係有一個 political career 㗎啦，已經係。
So obviously given Andrew Cuomo 同埋 Gavin Newsom 嘅 kind of like track history， 佢唔會被 nominated 啦。Who else do you remember, or who else in the Liberal Party do you think has that kind of exposure？ 即係可以俾人選到。我諗到嘅is like。Just his name, Pete Buttigieg. But what did he do? What does he support? I have no idea. Bernie Sanders, right? He's pretty old. Elizabeth Warren's pretty old. So I don't know.
唔係，但係個問題，我諗呢個係即係我唔會幫 Democratic Party 擔心，因為 佢哋真係有咁嘅機器去 manufacture 一個 nominee 出嚟 and give them the right exposure using the media they have all the resources they need to manufacture the next American hero 即係真係即係呢樣嘢係冇難度嘅喎，我諗3個月就可以做得到添喎，即係做到一個 just bring some senator even a rather junior senator out from the Senate 或者congressman and 令到佢係一個俾到 exposure 佢and build them up to be the next person to be nominated。但係我會覺得而家 is a level playing field。Kamala Harris 佢 as vice president 嘅本來係應該有少少 advantage 嘅，係咪？但係我唔會覺得佢即係佢所有 advantage 都晒㗎嘛，即係。
所以 given 即係依家嘅 situation， 我覺得會唔會揀一個好似 Trump 咁樣嘅人 ，but he's a Democrat， 即係用一個新嘅人，完全啲人未聽過，但係佢好 effective in either making speeches or just like popularity。
如果係都唔係壞事嘅，即係總之 American needs a leader。即係咁，如果佢哋 if they find the right person to do the job, I don't give a shit whether 佢係 Democratic or Republican， 係咪先？但係問題係究竟有幾多係呢個人嘅真正本事，定係有幾多係個 media build up 出嚟嘅？
我驚嘅就係如果 Biden 同埋 Kamala Harris 都冇機會贏，所以Liberal Party 唔用佢哋做 nominee， 揀咗另外一個人，啲美國人會唔會覺得 OK，because it's not Trump, I'm gonna vote for this person, even though I have no idea what his policies are, even though I've never heard of him before 2024。
你唔覺得咁咩？而家啲 election is not， 尤其是美國it's not the income is 即係唔係個 challenger 去贏嗰個 election， 係個 incumbent 去 lose 個 election， 即係個對手係即係你講得啱㗎，係我會覺得 because it's not Trump I'm going to vote for him， or because it's not whoever I'll vote for this guy。
Well, it's the same with Canada, right？
係咯，
只要唔係 Justin Trudeau， 我就覺得係啦。Right, it's not necessary。
其實我自己有少少都係嘅，因為即係 I'm not I don't buy Alice Wong, but because she's not from Justin Trudeau's party, I'm going to vote for her。係會有咁樣一個情況喺度嘅，一定係。所以好似你頭先都 bring up 咗個 point 就係話 Liberal Party 唔係the Democratic Party 係即係好靜嘅，而家係啲冇乜嘢做得到。因為 it's always easier to be on the opposition and you always have something to criticize.
Honestly, they had a really good start。即係佢哋有好多人可以去揀做24年嘅 nominee 嘅。Gavin Newsom was one， 即係佢嘅樣本身 like don't you think he looks like a president？ 即係又靚仔，he's well dressed， he's good at making speeches。But then the whole scandal with him going to a high-end French restaurant when everyone was in lockdown。Andrew Cuomo 又係啊，佢話即係佢 praise 自己 during lockdown 佢做嘅嘢有幾好咁樣，佢直頭寫咗一本書寫關於自己做得幾好。And then there's the whole scandal with him like killing elderly people and then the sexual harassment thing。即係我覺得本來Liberal Party 係有一個幾好嘅 start 嘅，但係aside from Biden, like every other choice they had for nominee kind of screwed up, right？
嗱，我個人咧就我比較係 I always believe that there is a conspiracy somewhere somehow and everything happens for a reason。你會唔會覺得Newsom、Cuomo佢哋嘅downfall係因為個 media 加埋喺後面話事嗰啲人 ，the puppet masters， 佢哋已經 they are preparing to build up the next person。
I don't see that person。
We don't have to see them right now。but 即係如果你將佢嘅呢啲係佢個，即係如果佢哋已經有一個人選啦，咁但係 these guys are standing in his way， 你咪搞掂咗一個。 搞掂咗第二個，give him a free pass. It's almost like well, you don't watch football, no, American football. You have blockers to take away whoever can tackle you to break if you are carrying the ball so that you can have a free pass to the goal line.
Honestly, if that were the case, I wouldn't be too surprised. 因為佢哋係真係有一個好大嘅機會可以做到下一個 nominee 嘅，right? They pressed everything that they could to build them up, and then 因為well they fucked up, right? So they turned against them.
Yeah. 即係could be the puppet master 已經本身有一個 nominee in mind, and they were going like, oh, we really like this guy's chances, or we really like this guy to do what we want him to do, but Newsom might be in the way, Cuomo might be in the way, so somehow 呢啲人就 they got removed as obstacles.
I don't know. 我嗱kind of wrap up 啦，我其實心目中有一個好中意嘅 candidate， 我想佢選嘅就係 Tulsi Gabbard. And I talked about her before. She was actually the one during the 2020 debate, right? The one who pointed out all the hypocrisy of Kamala Harris. 即係話佢點樣indict 一啲 criminal for petty drug use or drug selling crimes, right?
Yeah.
She also said Kamala Harris was the one who withheld information to keep prisoners in prison. And then people found out and they were like, oh, what the hell? Like people originally were rooting for Kamala Harris. 即係佢係一個幾好嘅 candidate 嘅 on paper. 佢又係partially black, right? Partially Asian, right? And because of what Tulsi Gabbard said, people started digging into Kamala Harris' history, right? And found out, oh my god, she's like really fucked up as a person. 即係佢利用一啲no, she withheld information to keep people in prison so that she would keep a good track history as a judge or something.
佢係個乜嘢咯？佢係個
judicial
district attorney.
Right. So Tulsi Gabbard, she served in the military twice, right? She is not really partisan. She plays, or I should say, she doesn't play the party game. As in, 即係如果 Liberal Party 想佢做一啲嘢，佢唔會因為想幫自己嘅 team 贏，所以幫佢哋。佢會好 factually 就係即係或者好 logically 咁樣話 ，OK, this is the policy or this is the issue. I'm going to do this to help the people. 即係我覺得 Tulsi Gabbard 係一個咁樣嘅 so I think she's a pretty good nominee. And as long as 即係個成個 system 唔會 go against 佢。like she has a pretty good chance if the media was fair, which I'm laughing about just thinking about that, right? The system being fair, I think she would have a chance. But obviously, the system isn't fair because when Tulsi Gabbard was on the stage, 即係你聽okay, Hillary Clinton 係其中一個 nominee in 2000s. Wait, when was this?
呢個佢直頭係個乜嘢啦？佢直頭係個 Democratic candidate 啦。呢個即係輸俾 Trump 嗰年啦 ，which is 2016.
It could have been 2016 when this happened. 就係因為 Tulsi Gabbard 開始有一個幾好嘅 momentum in her run。Hillary Clinton 就話佢就話 Tulsi Gabbard 其實係一個 Russian spy， 即係話佢有喺 Facebook 度有好多 bot， 即係幫佢嘅 nomination 幫佢嘅 campaign 咁樣，but it turned out to be completely false and Hillary Clinton didn't get any repercussion for making that statement. But because of that, Tulsi Gabbard 就完全冇晒 momentum 咁樣until 2020, right, when she went against Kamala Harris, and that still didn't work out. 就係因為個 system 唔幫佢咁樣 but same with Andrew Yang, right? The system was against him as well. 即係如果你記得嘅話 when Andrew Yang was doing debates, he had like I'm making this up, but basically 我記得就係佢有 for every minute that he has on the stage during talks, other candidates had 10 minutes, right? Andrew Yang had a very small screen time。Yeah。
OK，Andrew Yang 係我有諗過嘅，但係佢可唔可以 get 到個 momentum 咧？
佢咧上個月啦，I'm not sure if you follow, but he was running for New York mayor and he lost.
And he lost, yeah, that much I know.
Yeah. People liked him during the 2020 debate or nomination because he didn't play the party game, right? 但係喺個New York mayoral race， 佢就好似可能俾個 system corrupt 咗。He didn't do he didn't do the same campaign that he had in the 2020 election。即係佢可能喺個 system 太耐，俾個 game corrupt 咗咁樣，and he lost. But now he's talking about doing a third party, like instead of Democratic Party 同埋 Republican Party, he wants to do a new party, right? And I don't know how that's gonna work out.
通常都唔會有好 positive 嘅 results 喎。
Yeah。我純粹覺得即係and I should have prefaced this earlier, which is that I think Biden is doing an okay job so far. 即係 despite Afghanistan 咁多 bad press， 即係我覺得佢有咁樣嘅勇氣去 go up against the military industrial complex。係，
我係到而家為止，我係我揾唔到一個理由俾我即係俾個 disapproval vote Joe Biden 喎。
Aside from the fact that he goes off script during speeches, right? Other than that， 即係我其實係覺得佢 OK 嘅，但係 but 2024 how is he gonna be like 82, 81, right? And if he's not hanging there now, I don't see him hanging there in 2024。
係咯。
That's why I brought up this question， 就係如果 Trump 真係 run 嘅話 ，which he's likely going to do， who's going to be the nominee in the Liberal Party？ Right, so yeah。
我覺得仲有即係仲有時間去，因為嗱佢講乜嘢係出年係2022年尾先至開始係有呢個開始係大家啲 media 會 bring up 啲 candidates， 喺23年就係開始做 primary 啲 New Hampshire 先係23年先開始，所以即係 there is still time for 即係會有一個 dark horse 我哋從來冇考慮過嘅走出嚟都有可能，呢個係。
之後如果再諗到有啲咩嚟，
再同大家講啦。
nominee 再講。
OK。